impromptu video because I am baking cookies. It is Friday, I'm baking cookies. So this is your video for Saturday, so happy Saturday. I'm baking cookies because my family is like, when are you gonna make those other cookies? I said, okay, I'll bake the rest of the cookies. The oven was just tweaking for like a good 5 minutes. I don't know why. So hopefully everything's working out. It's actually preheating how it's supposed to. So hallelujah for that. Okay, I'm just gonna be making some chocolate chip cookies, and we're going to, well, I'm going to I'm gonna rank the Degrassi bands. So ooh, a little bit different, you know. And y'all never been in my kitchen before, unless if you've seen my video where I baked cookies and talked about Ace of Spades, the Reformatory, and this cursed house. If you've seen that video, because I also talk about books on here, then you know this kitchen a little bit. You see JJ, that's our little elf on the shelf for my cousin. You know, your kids need a little bit of motivation during the holidays to get some presents. That was the oven. So let's go ahead and bake these cookies and rank these bands. When I went to the Degrassi fandom page, you know, the Degrassi Wikipedia page that we all know and love, where all the information is there. Obviously some information is like a little bit wrong, not like completely wrong, but like certain things you're like, oh, it was actually this or whatever. It's like small minor things. But on there they had a list of all the bands, and one of the bands on there I have never heard of. It's from Degrassi High. And the thing is, I watched Degrassi Junior High on Hulu, but Degrassi High wasn't on Hulu. This was like years ago, so I never got around to watching Degrassi High. And Degrassi High is now on Tubi. If you know me, I'm a plug Tubi every single time. Degrassi is on Tubi. Literally, Degrassi The Next Generation is on there. Degrassi High is on there. The movie for the summer is on there. Check out Tubi. I love Tubi. It's free. All you need is an email. This is not sponsored. Hopefully one day they'll sponsor me, because I love me some Tubi. All you need is an email. It's free. Yes, there's ads, but you get over it because everything's for free. Nothing coming out your bank account. On the list of bands, there's only one band I didn't know from Degrassi High, but all the other bands I do know and have some familiarity with them. So we're gonna rank them, bake some cookies, trash talk a little bit, you know. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna rank them from least to my favorite one. So out of the 12 bands I know, because there's 13, we're gonna start with number 12 and work our way backwards, okay? With number 12, on the website, they listed Sav and Winnie. I know, right? I said, since when are they considered a band? Like, they sang like one song together. And also, no, we are not condoning this weird teacher-student relationship. I get it. Miss O is hot. She was in my Hear Me Out video. I completely agree. Miss O is attractive. I love that for her. Raymond a Black. He's hot too. I mean, if you've seen Ginny and Georgia, he is so good looking. Oh my God, that facial hair, everything is just mwah. But them together on the show dating, So we're not condoning that. That's why they're number 12. Because I was like, ain't no way they gonna have any place higher on my list with their foolishness. Absolutely not. Number 11. Y'all shouldn't be that surprised about this, especially if you know me and my opinion on this character. You'll know why she's ranked this low, but I'm still gonna get some information. And number 11 is Jenna Middleton. Y'all know how I feel about Jenna. I don't like Jenna. And I mentioned this before in another video, but Jenna can't sing to me. And that's not to like apply towards the actress, because obviously they were filming when they were teenagers. Obviously, as you grow up, your voice changes, how you sing and everything. But Jenna Middleton is a terrible singer. She cannot sing. And she had like 2 peppy songs. Absolutely not. No thanks. The only song that I did somewhat enjoy was her song about KC. Other than that, Jenna cannot sing, but that's mainly because of the lyrics. It's kind of like me growing up. I had been a huge Taylor Swift fan, not because Taylor Swift could sing, but because the lyrics, like the writing, it was always so good to me. Not that Taylor could actually sing to me. So Jenna is kind of like that, in the same ballpark, where it's like that song about KC was good. She still can't sing, but I'll give her at least half a credit for that one song. Number 10 is Hell Hath No Fury. Now, you might be thinking, huh? Apparently that was Paige, Ashley. So, as you can see the image, I was wrong in this part. This is why I'm just doing a voiceover. But, yeah, I mean, Hell Hath No Fury is fine. Like, yes, they had the song about Craig, and I completely agree with it. But other than that, I just didn't see any appeal to it. Really, because Ashley's in it. I hate to be mean, but Ashley is in it. And it's just... I don't like it. I am for, like, girls trashing guys, especially cheaters. Like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm not mad at that. But Ashley has such, like, a superiority complex. I only had one song, one performance. The song was decent because, you know, it was a slight towards Craig because he was cheating. But other than that, like, they didn't really give me anything. Number 9. I'm going to start slowing this down. So... Actually, hold on. I'm going to get the pots and pans real quick. Hold on. Number 9, Whisper Hug. And a lot of people put Whisper Hug a little bit further down on their list. And I get it. I'm not knocking you for putting them like number 12 on your list or number 13 if you've heard of the other band from Degrassi High. Like, I don't knock you for it. But for me, it's just like a cute little boppy sound, you know? Nothing's great about it, but nothing's like that bad about it either. So I don't know. I mean, they're fine because Imogen's cool. I like Imogen. Her quirky audition for the band was so weird, and I absolutely loved it because it's so Imogen. And that's essentially where we get the start of Maya's band experience. So I'm not mad at that either. Do I care for Zig being in there? Absolutely not. And the fact that Mo made this band, I was just like, okay. I mean, I guess that's a thing we're going to do. So I guess so. It's more so the fact that I like a few more of the members of the band than like Hell Hath No Fury. Because it's not that I hate Paige, but... Paige was deeply insecure. Ashley, I do not like Ashley whatsoever. Y'all can never make me like Ashley. I don't think anyone likes Ashley, to be quite honest. But y'all can never make me like her. So, yeah, it just didn't work out for me, in my opinion. But Whisper Hug was just fun. Just upbeat. If you don't pay... It's like those songs that are extremely popular for the summer, or just, you know, extremely popular songs where it's like, if you don't listen to it too hard, it's fine. Like, it's just a nice beat. It's a fun song, but you don't really pay attention to the lyrics. You're not really paying attention to that. It's like that for me. So, Whisper Hug, they're not that bad. Next up on my list, number 8, is Stoods. Purely because of Peter. I can't with Peter. I've never liked Peter. I never will like Peter. Like, just to be quite honest, that's just not gonna happen for me. Shared Custody's okay. And that's essentially, I feel like this song was mainly about like his situation with his parents, which makes sense. But other than that, I really didn't care for the Stoods completely. Just mainly because of Peter. But everybody else was fine in the band. Like, Sav's fine. Danny's fine. Danny's one of, like, the very few people that I actually do like. Like, Danny's cool. Danny's pretty normal, in my opinion. So, he's cool. The band's okay. But it's nothing to, like, gawk about and be like, oh my god, they're so amazing. It's like, they're fine, I guess. I'm gonna pop these on in, and I'll be right back. Number 7 on my list is Janie and the Studs. I just put them a little bit higher because the songs that Jane sings for their new version of the band, I like those songs better. Like, Good Times is a bop. I will admit that. Good Times is you know, it's a bop, you know. So I'm not knocking that. What made me mad though was the fact that when they did Degrassi Goes Hollywood, after she done, literally, after cheating on Spinner, and Spinner finding out, and breaking up with her and everything like that, she gets an opportunity to be part of another band. Girl, if you don't get off my TV screen, that's what just annoyed me. I said, absolutely not. Not in my house. You don't get to cheat on Spinner, then you get to be part of a band for 2.5 seconds and get semi-famous. Absolutely not. Get off my screen. Oh, that's my gripe with Jane. But Janie and the Studs was fine. The music was a lot better. House Arrest is also pretty funny. So I will admit that. What number am I on? Number 6 on the list. You're probably going to be surprised with this one that it's this high. 3 Tenors. I like the 3 Tenors because, well, obviously because I like 2/3 of the group. Dave, I won't say like I dislike him, but it's just been so much going on with his character that it's kind of hard to completely like him because of all the things that he's been a part of. The thoughts, the comments, like towards Adam and everything like that, it makes him an unlikable character. But I don't like downright hate him either. It's more of just like, okay, what are we doing here? Which is why I did my Dave video, just diving into what the heck was even going on with this character. Because a lot of times it was just confusing. So it kind of like left me feeling very much just a lot of feelings of ambiguity towards him. But I love Wesley and I love Connor. And the fact that they made a band for 2.5 seconds, I had no choice but to laugh because they were so goofy, so funny, so nerdy. That's why I absolutely love it, because it's just like, it's so unhinged. And the thing is, we never got to see them like fully perform either. It's the only band that never actually performed at like a dance or something. Band Slam was canceled or whatever before they could even perform. So I was like, so why did we even have them form a group though, if they were never going to perform? I'm so confused. But I did like their song. It's so uniquely them that it's entertaining. especially the auto-tune version, because they had to fix Dave's voice. But yeah, I like the 3 Tenors. I think I can fit one more cookie here. I don't know. I got 4 on this small ass pan. I think I can do 5. Yeah, I can do 5. It'll be fine. And then I'll take the other one out when that's done and put the rest of my cookie dough on to there. So yeah, yeah. Oop. My bad. I'm gonna wash my hands and be back so we can finish talking about these bands. Next up on the list, so number 5 is Zit Remedy. I mean, this song is just iconic. I mean, I love it, especially just when I was watching Degrassi Junior High and seeing all of the characters, like a few of the parents that were in Degrassi, The Next Generation, seeing them younger. I was just like, okay, what kind of nonsense are they gonna get into? Like, I want to know the backstory of a lot of these characters. And yeah, it's just really fun watching Degrassi Junior High. The fact that they even formed a band, Zit Remedy, was just wild. I'm like, Zit Remedy? Like, that's the name y'all came up with? But it feels so like 80s to me. I'm like, that kind of makes sense. Like, that does sound like a name that y'all would come up with. And Everybody Wants Something. It's just so good. I literally, every time when I rewatch Degrassi, when Joey is singing the song, I sing it with him because I truly, truly enjoyed that song. I absolutely love it. I'm just saying, it's one of those songs that you just never get out of your head, and it doesn't like listening to it, or at least listening to clips of it, it doesn't make you like hate the song. You know how like there's gonna be like songs that you listen to like a lot, and then over time you get tired of the song, you don't like it anymore. Zit Remedy's Everybody Wants Something is never one of those songs for me. Like, I always still like hum it, even like when I'm at home. I'll hum a lot of music, but Zit Remedy does come up, and I'm just like, God damn it. In a fun way, because it's just like, wow, y'all got stuck in my head. like that much. Number 4 is Downtown Sasquatch. I like the band. It's more of a funkier sound than what I listen to personally, but I will admit it's a good band. Craig's a good singer. Yeah, they played around with their sound. They were experimental. And also it's Craig. I mean, God, Craig had so many problems on the show. He was a cheater. My God, it was just so much going on with Craig as a character. But at the same time, he very much reminds me of a lot of like bands, not like no band specifically, but a lot of bands who have like a lead singer who is just like their troublesome lead singer who's also been through a lot of shit. So you're like, do I hate him? Do I like him? I can't tell, because yes, they've been through a lot of stuff, but they're still a shitty person. And it's so confusing because at the same time, you're like, I wish you well. And that's Craig to me. It's very complex and complicated with how I feel about Craig. But the band is just good. I will say though, Jimmy's rap with Spinner, trash. And I'm so glad Marco was just like, yeah, we no, it's not happening. I just had to say that because that rap was just so bad, so terrible, but it made it for an iconic scene. It was really funny and kind of ridiculous. But moving on to number 3, which is Craig Manning. This is what I mean. Craig's a good singer. I like his voice. And I will say, I still listen to Rescue You because they have the full song on YouTube, obviously. You know, YouTube has at least the full like song of songs from shows. They have all of that. And I listen to Rescue You. Like, I genuinely still listen to Rescue You. Like, it's just good. It's really good. Craig has a nice voice. It's just good. I don't have anything else to say. It's just a really good song. And I feel like Craig as an artist, even though we don't see a lot of his journey on Degrassi, I feel like if we did focus a little bit more on Craig's journey, we would have seen him progress and grow. Like, especially after the incident, I would love to have seen him like grow and go like to rehab and like try to write music in a sober state, like that type of journey. I would have loved to have seen Craig evolve like that, apologize to Ellie, and just be single and work on his craft. I would have loved to see that, and I would have loved to have gotten more music too. That's just my opinion. Number 2 is PMS. And that's just and for me, it's because their song is just so fun. Ashley made it like very like emotional and like kind of daunting, and I was like, okay, yeah, she was going through with Jimmy, her and Jimmy's breakup after she did the ecstasy and all of her friends shunned her. So yeah, she became a recluse, she became goth. And I love me a goth girl. I love me a goth aesthetic. I do, I really do. But that song that song definitely had to be up tempo, because the low that tempo that she had originally, it was not it, babe. But that upbeat tempo, them on stage with the boas and the sunglasses, baby, it was a vibe. Okay, every time when I watch when I watch that episode when they perform, I sing along because, baby, I absolutely love it. It's just deeply entertaining to me. And even Terry just looks like she's having fun. And Terry has always looked miserable on Degrassi, to be quite honest, because Ashley is a terrible friend and a bad person. Then you have Paige, who is, like I said, deeply insecure and constantly trying to control and overpower people. It was the only time where Terry was having fun, because even though it was Paige's idea to get Ashley to bend on the music, Terry wanted it to change the tempo, because she was like, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Like, can we switch it up a little bit? But Ashley wasn't hearing her. So the fact that Terry gets her way and actually enjoys singing the song with Paige without feeling as if she has to downgrade herself with being around them. She's able to just have fun and sing the song and vibe out. that I love that for her. So PMS is definitely number 2, mainly for Terry. So Terry gets her moment where she can just sing, dance, have fun. People listen to her, and she looks cool doing it. I mean, you can't tell me that song is not a bop when it's up tempo, because I'm just saying, I'm gonna put a clip in here somewhere. And then number 1 on my list is Maya's band. It's never named. I was gonna try to give it a name, but I was like, girl, you can barely name your Sims correctly. We're not going to. I was like, let me not give Maya's band a name, so I'm just gonna call it Maya's band. Maya's band is my favorite band of the Degrassi franchise. And the thing is, all of the music was written by an artist named Sheba, an Indian artist, and her music's good too. Indian Summer, ooh, hot. Absolutely loved it. So the writer that they had for the music was a really good artist on her own, and then writing music for the show for Maya's character, it really worked out really well. And I love Maya as a character. A lot of people have a lot of different things that they feel about Maya, but I love Maya. Like I said, I like Claire. I don't love Claire. I like Claire, but I love Maya as a character. She had, to me, the strongest character arc I have seen since the beginning of Degrassi. So for her generation and onward, she had the best character arc and storyline. From her journey from the very beginning to all the way how she ends up in, especially her music journey too. Like, she starts off with more orchestra based, playing the cello, moving on to contemporary music and actually having her own band and writing her own songs. Like, I love that transition for her. All of the songs are so good. Last Exit is hands down my favorite song. I love The Last Exit because it has such a dual meaning, because obviously for Maya, when she was deeply depressed, that song was kind of her last song. It was her song, essentially. But I feel like there's also a double meaning of, like, letting go of something and being able to take the next step. So there is that suicidal connection to the song, but there is like some undertone of like it could be like just stepping into a new opportunity. Oh my god, I hear you. Hey Google, stop. Damn, I'm talking here. Shit. So yeah, that's just really how I feel about the song. I feel about Maya's music. I will say Not Okay is okay. It's not one of my favorite songs, but I just feel like Maya's band was just really good, and I love the songs. I like Sheba writing it is really good. I just really like her band. I really love the transition and the progress of Maya's journey and the progression with her music too. It's just really good. That's all I have. Please let me know what your ranking looks like of the Degrassi bands. I will love it. Put it in the comments, please. I am not above like you putting Maya's band like lower or like switching things around. I love hearing other people's opinions. I'm gonna take these cookies out so they don't burn. And so while I put the rest of these cookies in, be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, do what you want to do. I'm going to try to get back to my desktop. Hopefully by the time I put up this video for y'all, because I keep mentioning that I have a playlist and I never go to my desktop and add the playlist because I do everything off my iPad and you can't see all of the details on my iPad, so you have to go to my desktop to like add the playlist so you can like see it at the top and click on it. So I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put that up there so you guys can see the video. Thank you all for liking, subscribing. I love you guys. Y'all have really amped up my videos, especially the page video. Oh my god. Because I'm just shocked at like how many people out there actually like, or at least curious to see what I have to say. I've never had so many nosy people in my business before, and I love it. Because I am a nosy person. I love to know people's opinion, especially on shows that I've watched. And I'm respectful when it comes to people's opinions. I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. I get it. So I love when people share their opinions too, where it's just like, yeah, I was thinking something else. It's like, you know what? That's a good perspective. I didn't think about that. So that's why I just love you all commenting on the show, in all the videos, really, because I love having those kind of discussions in the comments about like certain characters and certain things, because when it comes to like characters I like or dislike, obviously the opposite is going to be for you. And I love just hearing other people's opinion on that. And it's kind of like, yeah, I can see why you don't like Claire, or like I can see why. And I love just having those kind of comments and people really just like processing the show, because the show went on for like 30 years, y'all. It's a lot of material to cover. It's a lot of things to consider and rethink and reshape how you think of the show, think of the characters, think of their journeys. So there's a lot to work with, and I love just, I guess, working with you all on that. Spoiler alert. This is just something I was thinking about, like literally, I would say like 45 minutes ago before I started baking. And I was just thinking, like, you know what would be really cool would to be like, have like Zooms, not Zoom, maybe not Zoom, but like having chats with you guys, maybe going live and talking about the show, or like have like a specific theme or a specific topic, and being able to talk about the show, talk about the characters in relation to that topic, and just having fun with it, talking about Degrassi, and other shows too, that, because I would love to talk about Never Have I Ever. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the show. It's over on Netflix, but I feel like there's some things to talk about with that show. But yeah, please just let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like that, in me doing lives, or even just like, I was thinking, I'm putting this out there, I was thinking of having some of my videos, like the unhinged ones, because sometimes when I do my videos, I record a version before taking notes, and it's always rambling. I'm like, let me redo that because I need to have like notes or whatever, because sometimes I just ramble. If I took those pre-recorded ramblings, like my unhinged, the unhinged version of me that is just, everything's just coming out at speed, if I could like put those videos, like make those into videos and like put them somewhere, I don't know, because obviously I'm not popular enough for people to pay for me. But I would love to put it somewhere for you guys to like consume and watch the unhinged version, because a lot of the times in my videos, like, yes, I do curse, but in my ramblings I curse a lot more, and it gets very chaotic. I don't know if you guys would like to hear the chaotic version of me. I mean, I'm already chaotic, but if you would like to hear like the most chaotic version, please let me know. I would try to figure out something to do with that. I'm just having a lot of these very creative ideas for the channel and moving forward, and that's just something I had in mind to do. So please let me know in the comments as well if you have any ideas, if you're interested in doing lives or those kind of videos where it's kind of very unhinged and then you get the polished version on YouTube. Like, just let me know in the comments below. But I'm also over on Instagram. I post on there sometimes, but if you ever want to like DM me like other ideas that you have, you can do so. It's Sierra Reads and Writes. That's my tag on Instagram, and over on Threads too as well. Yeah, I try to post on there as much as I can, whenever I can, if I have something to say. Even if it's literally just about like me and my family or whatever. But yeah. And then on my Substack is gonna have different postings, so I have more, I would say, I don't even know how to describe it, but on my Substack we'll have more put together pieces, and it'll be it's less about Degrassi over on my Substack, but more so about different topics and different things that I'm interested in and talking about. So like I did one about MTV. I did the video here, but I did make a post there. And I did a post that's going to be coming up sometime in December or January. I think it's December. Yeah, it is December, of what happened to our childhood. Not necessarily our child, but childhood in general. Like what happened to childhood and how millennials, we got the last real childhood. Just certain things that I noticed, things like that, topics like that will be over on my Substack, my writing journey. I'm gonna post other book stuff on there too, so like doing book reviews, doing like a movie review every now and then on there, talking about like a show in depth when it comes to like specific things that I feel like relate to the world and the state of like situations and culture, psychological aspects too, will be over there on my Substack. And on my other YouTube channel, I know these are a lot of plugs, but I don't plug myself a lot. I've noticed I need to like put my shit out there a little bit more. So I had to take that second rack out and put the other ones in, because I see this is what happens. I talk too damn much. I need to learn how to shut up sometimes, but I talk to myself a lot, so I'm happy people actually like to hear me talk so on this channel. But over on my other YouTube channel, it's my writing channel, talk about my journey as a writer, writing characters, so all the different things about writing. I'll be talking about books over on there too, doing some book reviews. So just letting you know where I'm at if you want to keep track of anything else that I do. Yeah, pretty much if you have any ideas for our videos over here for the things I just talked about, please let me know in the comments. Love you guys. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the comments. I love getting engagement. I check my YouTube studios like every day just because I want to see if someone has something to say. I'm so nosy. I'm gonna try to relegate that to like once a week because I'm a little bit too nosy. I'm like, girl, you literally just checked and there was nothing there. I'm like, yeah, maybe somebody said something now. It's been 25 minutes. But yeah, I really just love the fact that you guys are supporting me and my content. You guys like to hear what I have to say. Yeah, it's been fun. I like this. Okay guys, until next time, stay magical. Love you. See you next time. Next week it'll be another Degrassi video. I feel like this is like a Degrassi December, really, if I'm being quite honest, before I get to like January and split up the videos a little bit, not as frequent for Degrassi. So this is y'all Degrassi December. Y'all have fun with this. But yeah, love you guys. Stay magical. Bye.